If everything was stripped away, the money, the car, the dinners, the flashy trips, the designer watch, would she still want you? That's not a rhetorical question. Imagine it for real. Take away every status symbol, every shiny distraction, and what's left is just you. Here's what no one tells you: a lot of women, more than you probably think, aren't magnetized by money in the first place. What they're pulled to runs deeper. And the wild part? The things that make them lose sleep at night don't cost a cent. They can't be bought, borrowed, or stolen. They live in you, or they don't. If you've ever studied Stoicism, you already know the foundation of this. Real value is never external. It's not the brand on your wrist or the logo on your shirt. It's the internal weight you carry. The force of who you are. But here's the crazy thing: most men still chase the wrong things. So let me pull you closer and give you one of those truths that, once you hear it, you can't unhear. A truth that, if you use it right, changes how women see you forever. Because here's the secret: the men women never forget aren't playing with money. They're trading in a completely different economy. I learned this years ago. Picture this: a rooftop bar in the city, one of those spots where drinks cost more than your first phone bill. I'm watching a guy at the next table throwing money like it's his full-time job. Bottle service. Oversized tips. Shoes so clean they looked like they'd just been unboxed. The woman with him. She's smiling, nodding, playing the part. But every few minutes, her eyes drift across the room. Not toward another baller. But toward a man sitting quietly with a friend. He wasn't showing off. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He wasn't even looking at her. Just leaning back, laughing at something real. And yet, she couldn't stop looking his way. That's when it hit me: money can buy the spotlight, but it can't buy gravity. See, women. At least the ones worth keeping, are drawn to something you can't rent from a luxury brand. They're drawn to men who radiate strength, calm, and presence. The kind of man who doesn't need her attention. The kind of man who doesn't bend himself just to fit her world. And that's where the secret currencies come in. The currencies that make her forget about money entirely. 1. Composure. You're the rock in the middle of chaos. You don't get rattled. You don't scramble for approval. You move like a man who knows exactly who he is. And that calm. It makes her feel safer than any penthouse ever could point to. Silence. Not awkward silence. Own silence. Most guys panic in silence, rushing to entertain her, afraid she'll lose interest. But a man who can sit in it, unshaken, letting the air stretch, makes her lean in. He becomes the mystery she wants to solve. 3. The power to walk away. This is where most men crumble. They orbit around her instead of their purpose. They build their lives around her approval. And the moment she feels it, respect fades. But when you can walk away, when you'd never betray your values just to keep her, that's when she realizes she can't control you. You're with her because you choose to be, not because you need to be. And that's dangerous, in the best possible way. 4. Conviction. Your unshakable lines. The values you refuse to bend. Women see more than you think. They see how you treat the waiter. How you talk about people who can't give you anything. Whether you stick to your morals when no one's watching. Money might catch her eye. Conviction makes her imagine a future. 5. Controlled desire. Not denial. Not suppression. Control. The ability to look at her with intensity, to let her feel the weight of your desire, without rushing to act. You don't beg for the moment. You create it. That restraint. It drives her wild in ways money never could. Put all of these together, and you stop playing the wrong game. You stop trying to buy attraction, and instead, you embody it. Suddenly, the money, the gifts, the dinners, they don't matter anymore. Not because they're worthless, but because they're overshadowed. Because the core of you becomes the luxury. That's the man she replays in her mind when the night is over. That's the man she silently compares every future guy to. Because he made her feel safe, challenged, seen, and lit up, all at once. Most men never learn this. They're told for years that women want money above all else. And yes, money can open doors. It can buy the table with the view. But it can't buy what lasts. It can't buy the pull that keeps her awake at night. What really matters? How you handle moments when everything goes wrong. When the waiter spills coffee on you. When traffic makes you late. When she tests you for no reason at all. Most men crack. They get angry. They scramble. But you stay calm. You smirk as if the world will have to try harder than that to shake you. That composure makes her addicted. She also wants to feel your silence, the deliberate kind, not the nervous kind. The silence that makes her lean in closer, wondering what's going on behind your eyes. Most men can't hold that weight. They rush to fill it. But when you hold it, that's when the pulse quickens. And then, she wants the scariest thing of all, the knowledge that you'd walk away if you had to. That no matter how much you want her, you'll never betray your peace, your mission, your self-respect. Most women are used to being the center of a man's world. But when she realizes she can't buy your loyalty with her beauty, that's when she starts earning you. Add in conviction, the lines you refuse to cross. The discipline to live with integrity, even when it's easier not to. She notices. She respects it. And respect is the soil where lasting desire grows. And finally, she wants to feel your controlled desire. Not hidden, not denied, but held with power. The way you can look at her, let the air thicken, and not give in until you decide. That discipline. It intoxicates her. It makes her wonder what else you can do with that kind of control. These are currencies no man can buy. You can't swipe a card for composure. You can't put conviction in a gift bag. You can't buy controlled desire. These are built, earned, lived. And once you live them, money fades into the background. Not because it doesn't matter. But because she isn't thinking about it anymore. She's thinking about you. The Stoics had it right. True power doesn't come from stacking up things to impress others. It comes from mastering yourself. When you do that, you stop chasing, and you start attracting. So next time you're tempted to pull out your wallet to prove your worth, remember, what she really wants is your unshakable calm, your deliberate silence, your ability to walk away, your unbreakable convictions, and your disciplined desire. Give her those, and you'll be the man she never forgets. Because rich men are everywhere. But a man like that? She might only find once in her life. And if she does, she'll never recover.